board. Today is all about awareness, and the title of the class is How You Do Anything is How You Do Everything. And basically with that we mean that our attitude is noticeable in everything you do. If you're peaceful and if you're calm and relaxed in your body, you probably are in the things you do too, and the other way around. So we're going to bring a lot of awareness to the body, the way we feel, the way we think today, because it's different every day. And just move the body a lot. It's going to be a strong practice. I will always give modifications, so you can just go with option 1 or 2. If you feel like you want to get into the more advanced poses, feel free to do so. I really try to make it available to everyone, so just do what feels right for you. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So let's start a meditation pose or a seated pose of your choice. Make yourself comfortable. Make sure that your sitting bones are touching the mat, so we want to take the flesh from underneath the bum. Then lengthen the spine, your chin in line with the mat, hands covering your knees or the palms up to the sky, up to you. And take a deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out through the mouth. And maybe sigh it out. Maybe you arrived on your mat today in a little rush. Maybe you have a lot on your mind. And depending on the time of the day, you might be tired or full of energy. But take this time to get into the present moment, arrive in your practice, and start to focus on your breath. Inhale through the nose, and on your exhale, close your eyes. Keep breathing. And find your own rhythm. Notice what it feels like in your body today. Notice any pressure or pain, any tension. And as you do, just observe. Don't judge it. And then let go. Keep breathing long, slow breaths. Now bring in attention or awareness to your mind. What thoughts are going through your head? What thoughts are occupying your mind? And as you become aware of the things you maybe are worrying about, any stress, or maybe a to-do list, just observe again. And tell yourself that it's time for you. It's time for your practice. And all of that will come later. Keep breathing. Now bring your attention to your breath. Where do you feel the breath? Is it high in your chest? And maybe you have your shoulders up to your ears. If you do, bring them down. And just notice how the chest expands. And slowly comes inward. Let's take 3 more breaths. And here set an intention for your practice. So you know we're going to focus on awareness and attention. Now, what in your practice would you like to bring your awareness and attention to? Maybe this is a body part. Maybe it's your breath. Or maybe an asana or a pose. Set your intention. And throughout this practice, try to really bring your awareness and attention to your intention. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. And then open your eyes. Keep breathing 2 more breaths here. As I admit 1 more student to the class. And then with your eyes open, we're going to open the chest and stretch the arms. On an inhale, lift the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, bow the elbows into cactus. Inhale here. And on an exhale, bring the palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bow the elbows into cactus. Inhale there. And on an exhale, palms together in front of the heart. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bow the elbows. Inhale. And exhale, palms together. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Maybe look up. Exhale, bow. Inhale here. And feel how the heart opens. Exhale, palms together. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arms 1 more time. And on an exhale, twist to your left. Right hand on top of the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, look past your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, twist deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhale again, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right. Left hand on top of the right knee and the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. And exhale, twist deeper. Keep breathing. Staying true to your own rhythm. And really bringing awareness to every movement you make this practice. Inhale. And on an exhale, back to center. Beautiful. Come to all fours, so to tabletop position. Place your hands underneath the shoulders, so the wrists, the elbows and shoulders are in line. The knees underneath the hips. And activate your core. Keep your toes tucked this time. And take a couple of breaths here, pushing the floor away from you, activating your core, and look in front or between the hands. Take one more breath, inhale, and on an exhale, lift the knees, but only about 2 to 3 centimeters. Hovering the knees above the floor. So really activating the core here. Don't sink in, keep it up high. Stay strong. And on your exhale, bring the knees down. Drop the belly on an inhale and look up for cow. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more, inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. Now untap the toes so the feet are flat on the mat. And again push the mat to the floor away from you as you lift the knees only 2 to 3 centimeters. Stay strong. This time it might be a little bit harder. And if it's too much, just tuck the toes back under. Let's take one more breath here under a hovering cat. Inhale and exhale down. Drop the belly, lift the head for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, drop. Exhale, cat. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Then open the knees to the sides of your mat. Walk your hands in front of you. Sink the hips on your heels. And come into your wide-legged child's pose. You can keep your hands in front of you out long, or you can bring the hands onto your lower back or your heels. Find what feels right for you. And remember, this can be different every day. Rest your forehead on the mat. Melt your heart down. And focus on your breath again. So we've warmed up the body. Warmed especially the upper body. Your heartbeat might go a bit faster this time. So keep breathing long, slow breaths. Bringing awareness to how you feel. And think back to your intention. What are you focusing? What are you bringing your awareness and intention to today? Inhale and exhale. And on your inhale, lift the head. Slowly bring the upper body back to all fours. Walk the knees together and come to sit on your heels. Slide your hands on your thighs. And on an inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow the elbows. Inhale, bring the palms together in front of your heart. 2 more times. Inhale, you know what to do. Exhale, back. Inhale here. And exhale, palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, palms together. Beautiful. Walk your hands in front of you. Come back to all fours. Tuck the toes under. Then push the hips back a tiny bit. And then bring the knees all the way up into down dog. Now adjust your stance. Maybe walk your dog. So you move your legs, bend your knees. Firmly press through all fingers and all fingertips. Shoulders away from the ears. Hips up high. And a long back or a long spine. Find your rhythm of breathing and bring awareness to how you feel here. This is the first down dog of this practice. So it might feel a little bit different to last time you did this pose. What's going on in the body? And more importantly, what does your body need? Remember that every practice we will have a few moments in which we rest. This is one of those resting poses, but if it's too much, you're free to go into child's pose. On your next inhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, and slowly walk your feet all the way to the front of your mat. Between your hands. On an inhale, fingertips on the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up, slowly. Roll the shoulders back, lift the arms up to the sky, and palms in front of the heart. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows in cactus. Inhale here. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the mat, shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slightly bend your knees, circle the arms up to the sky. Exhale, arms into cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, palms in front of the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place your hands on the mat and step your right foot back. Come into your low lunge. Maybe wiggle it out, stretch the back leg. And when you're ready, drop the back knee and untuck the toes. Inhale and exhale. Then bring your hands to your front knee, lift the upper body. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Take one breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Maybe sink into the front knee a tiny bit. Then bend the elbows behind you. Bring the palms together and look up to the sky. You can always stay in your low lunge. Just an option of variety here. Inhale. On an exhale, back to low lunge. Drop the hands, untuck or tuck the back toes, lift the back knee and step into plank. Inhale here, exhale down dog. Beautiful. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. And notice how this dog feels different. Every time we repeat a pose, we program the mind, or we program the body to remember. Your muscles remember, and your mind actually doesn't have to do that much anymore. So during this practice, really try to bring awareness to the way you move, and the way you get into your poses. Become aware of your strength, maybe even your weaknesses. But never judge, just observe. Inhale to the front of your mat. Now bend the knees and step up or jump, feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. And exhale, palms in front of your heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands on the mat, step the left foot back. Come into your low lunge and maybe move back and forth, stretching out the back leg. And your inhale, look up. And your exhale, place the back knee down. And then untuck the back toes. Bring your hands on your knee, your front knee, and lift the upper body, low lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale. And then you can stay here, or if you want a little more, sink into the front knee, bend the elbows, bring the palms together, and look up to the sky. So now you've created a small back bend here. So don't get into it too far. We've only just started the practice. Taking it easy. Inhale. And on an exhale, lift. Frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the knee. And step into plank. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale, sigh out. Inhale. Exhale again. Stay one more breath in the down dog. And on your next inhale, look forward. Bend the knees and step up or jump, feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift your version. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. And exhale, palms in front of center. Excellent. Now, widen your stance a little bit. Lift the arms up. Lift your heels. And slowly bring the whole body down with your heels lifted. Come into your toe stand. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Palms in front of your center. Now place the hands on the mat and push your bum up to the sky. Place the heels down and bend your knees. Place your right hand in front of your feet and lift the left arm up to the sky. You can stay here, or option 2 is to straighten the left leg. Always keep a tiny bend in the knees. And just stretching out here through the legs, your arms, and opening the chest. Look up to the sky. Keep breathing. And find something new. Inhale. And on an exhale, bring it down, bend the knees. Then place the left hand where the right was. Lift the right hand up to the sky. Straighten your right leg if you want. You can keep both knees bent if you need to. Look up to the sky again. And keep breathing. Enjoy the stretch. Now I have my full hand on the mat, but it's absolutely fine to keep your fingertips there. With time you will get to reach the mat or the floor. But just be easy on yourself. Inhale here. And then your exhale, bring it down. Come into your forward fold. Widen your stance so your feet are now hip width apart. That means that the feet are in the same lines of your hip bones. And to find a little bit more space, pretend like you're bowing over those hip bones. Then place your hands or your fingertips on the mat. Keep a slight bend in the knees. And grab opposite elbows to sway from left to right. While you do so, keep breathing. And think back to your intention. It's super easy just to either be in the practice, which is great, but very common that our mind drifts off to the things that occupy the mind. And when you do so, or when you notice that your mind is going somewhere else, just slowly bring your awareness back to the breath, back to your practice, back to your body. Take one more breath. And on an exhale, release the elbows, place the hands on the mat. Inhale your version, halfway lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, palms together. Beautiful. Bring your feet together again. Then bring the weight into the left leg. Lift the right knee towards the chest. Only as high as possible. Don't force yourself. Inhale here. And on an exhale, step the right leg only one step back. So not as wide as you would for warrior poses, just one step between your feet. On an inhale, lift the arms. And on an exhale, bring it halfway down and keep a slight bend or a micro bend in your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Bring your hands in line with the foot or underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Let go of any tension in the arms. Really, the strength is coming from your legs. Now make sure that your hip bones are pointing towards the front of the mat, because we've got the back foot a little bit open. It's easy to either move to your to your right. So make sure we become aware and imagine as if you're pointing the left hip bone towards the back of the mat and the right towards the front of the mat. Take one more breath. Enjoy the stretch. And bring your fingertips back on the mat. And on an inhale, lift the chest. Alright. From here, we're going to bring the hands a little bit further in front. Bring all the weight onto the left leg, so your right toes are now on the mat. And lift the right leg up, only halfway. So a lot of the time we want to bring it as high as possible. Just keep it low, so the hip bones are in line. And if you want a little support, point your toes towards the left corner of your mat. This is half splits. Inhale, look towards the front of your mat. Create strength and a long, straight spine. And on your exhale, trust the flow, trust the ground. Bend your front knee and step the right leg behind you. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, lift the arms. And on an exhale, bring it down. Step into plank. Downward dog. Take one breath. And then slowly make your way to the front of the mat. Either step, hop, or jump your feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms up high. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. Now bring the weight into the right leg and lift the knee up. Take one breath here, hands in front of the heart. And on an exhale, step it back halfway. Remember, we're getting into pyramid pose, so keep your feet on a short distance. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. So you're feeling a stretch in both legs, and you're really training the core and the belly here. If you've got your arms up straight, it might be a bit much, and you can bring the hands to your lower back. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. Last time. Inhale. And then your next exhale, release. Hands next or in line with the foot, or just below the shoulders. Inhale again, look up. And exhale, relax head, neck and shoulders. Always keep that tiny bend in both knees. And keep breathing. Take this moment to see where your mind has gone. Ask yourself if you were really breathing or if you were just doing the poses. The more we do yoga, the easier it is to just do yoga. But really, when we practice, we want that awareness, the attention, and the breath guide our movements. Take one more breath. And then on an inhale, look to the front. Place your hands just in front of you. Bend the front knee a tiny bit. Bring the weight onto your right leg. Your left toes touching the mat. Create length in the spine. Strong arms and lift the left leg halfway. So now we're in half splits. Point your toes to the right corner of the mat. Hip bones are in line. Inhale. And on an exhale, again, trust the floor. And bend your front knee, step the left foot back. Inhale, lift the arms, high lunge. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms on the mat. Step back into plank. And if you like, you can take a chaturanga or come straight to down dog. So do your option. I will take a chaturanga here just to show you. So we bring the knees to the mat and the shoulders over the wrist. Bend your elbows. Keep the elbows really close to your side body. Chest, knees and chin on the mat. Inhale for cobra. Keep it low. We haven't done this before. Exhale, forehead on the mat. Tuck the toes. Push into plank. Down dog. If you were in down dog already, just stay here for a couple breaths more. And then we're going to flow into our third vinyasa. So catch your breath. Find your rhythm. On your inhale, look to the front. Bend the knees. Step up or jump. Feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, hands in front of the heart. We're going to repeat and add on. So we're going to do the same sequence, but with new poses included. Again, bring all the weight onto your left leg and lift the right knee to your chest. Bring your hands in front of the heart space. And this time, step straight into your high lunge. So before we stepped only one step back, this time we're stepping all the way high lunge. Keep your back toes tucked under. The front knee in line with the front ankle. Lift the arms up high again. Inhale. And on an exhale, twist your core to the left. Bring your arms into a T. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. Strong legs. And on your inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, turn back to center. Then straighten the front leg. Step the back leg a little bit further to the front. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. Place your hands on the mat in front of you. Weight into the left leg, lift the right. Halfway for your half splits. Inhale. Exhale. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, place the front hand just a tiny bit more in front of you. Open through the right hip. Bring the right hand to your right hip. Or lift the arm up to the sky. If you're further into your practice and want to get a bit more, take your foot and push the foot towards the ceiling. So we can stay here, stay in half splits, open up into half moon, or take our foot up to the sky. Take one breath more. Wherever you are. And wherever you are, release. Step back into your low lunge. Walk your hands in line with the front foot and lift the left arm up to the sky. Take one breath here. And on an exhale, bring it down. Step into plank. Come into chaturanga or straight to your down dog. So knees on the mat, hands to shoulders, chest, knees and chin on the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Wherever you are, take 3 breaths. Remember, child's pose is always an option. In your inhale, look to the front. Exhale, bend the knees. Step up or jump, feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Same on the other side. Bring the weight into your right leg and lift the left knee in front of your chest. Hands in front of the heart space and step the left foot behind you, high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Now inhale. Exhale to your right. Inhale. Exhale, arms into a T. So really try and move from the breath. Don't make any movements if you're not breathing or if the breath is not guiding you there. Keep breathing wherever you are. Notice tension and pressure. Inhale. Exhale, palms together, turn to center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, frame the front foot. Then keep your front leg bent or your knee bent a tiny bit, come into your half splits. Stay here. Or open the hip, bring the hip towards the ceiling. Left hand on your left hip. Maybe up to the sky for a half moon. Or if you want more, grab the back foot or grab your lifted foot and bring it up to the sky. Wherever you are, try to look up as well. Opening the chest, opening the hips, Full body pose. Notice your balance. And try to find a focus point in front of you if you feel like you're out of balance today. Even if you're in good balance, it's always good to have a focus point. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your hands in front of you. Step into your high lunge. And lift the right arm up to the sky. Easy twist. Inhale. And exhale, palms down. Step into plank. And again, straight to down dog or chaturanga. Knees on the mat, chest, knees and chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's take 3 breaths. And notice how you feel. You might feel that the body is getting tired. You might feel like you want to give up. And instead of just giving in to those thoughts, know that you can always pressure yourself a little bit more. The body is so much stronger than the mind thinks. On your inhale, look up to the front again. Bend the knees and only step the left foot between the hands. You're in your low lunge. Now walk your hands in front of your center so we come into our wide-legged stance here. Inhale, fingertips on the mat, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place the right hand in line with the head and lift the left arm up to the sky. Inhale, open your chest. Push the floor, the ground, the mat away from you. Straighten the arms, straighten your legs. Inhale here. Exhale, replace the right hand by the left, and on an inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky. Keep breathing. And remember your intention. What are you bringing your attention to today? Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And on your next exhale, fold forward. Now here we've got a few options. If you have headstand in your practice, feel free to get into it now. Otherwise, bring the hands in line with the feet, or maybe all the way behind you. And creating the same effect as we did at the start of the practice in our forward fold, taking your hip bones as if you're folding over the hip bones, creating space. Find your variation, find what feels right for you. You can also keep your hands out long in front of you, or just place your hands in line with the shoulders. Stay in here for 3 more breaths, stretching out the legs. And on your next inhale, fingertips on the mat, halfway lift. Now turn your feet to 45 degrees, so your toes are pointing towards the corner of the mat. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips and lift up into our goddess pose. Inhale, open the chest, keep the chest real open. Either place your hands on your knees for now, or come straight into our cactus arms. You might be asking yourself, why we do so many cactus arms? That's why. Inhale here. Maybe straighten one leg. And on your exhale, come back to goddess. Inhale, straighten the other. Exhale, back to goddess. Stay here, keep moving like that. If you want more, lift one heel and then the other. So find what feels right. Maybe you want to lift both heels, but keep your knees bent as much as possible. And as if you're here, make sure that the chest is in line with the pelvis. Your pelvis is really in center. We're not twerking, it's all in center. Inhale. And exhale, straighten the legs, maybe shake it out, drop the hands. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, bend the right knee and come into Skandasana. Hands in front of the chest. Or the right hand beside and the left arm up, open to the sky. Or take it around to open the chest completely. Wherever you are, point the left toes towards the sky. And keep breathing. Inhale. If this is too much, you can always place the hands in front of you and lift the hips a little bit higher. Stay one more breath. If you want a little challenge, come up with your hands in front of the chest, like so. Or you can keep your hands on the mat and move over to the other side. Again, your options, hands in front of the chest. Your arms out long and wide, or take them around the spine to open the chest. Keep your toes pointing up. It's always an option. Keep your hands on the mat and your bum a little bit higher. Beautiful. Find what feels right for you. Just have a little experiment here. And bring your awareness to what you're doing and maybe how it's different than any time you did it before. Let's take one more breath. And lift the hips up to the sky again. Come into your wide-legged stand. If the arms are lifted into halfway, hands to your hips and lift the upper body. Now fancy move, heel toe feet back to center. Like we did at the start of the practice. Walk the feet towards center. Lift the arms up. Lift your heels. And slowly come into your toe stand. You've got three options here. Stay in here with the hands or the fingertips on the mat. Bring your hands in front. Or open your knees for frog pose. Or get even deeper straight into our crow pose. I'm not going to be teaching that today, but if you do know, you can get into it. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe take your cactus arms. So the cactus arms are standing for strength and awareness when we take our index finger and thumbs together for Kali. Inhale. And then exhale, hug the knees and roll over onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest and let go of your breath here for a second. So we've been working the body super hard. We've been doing a lot of poses. You might not even have time to think of something else than just the yoga practice. But as we're laying down here, try to take this moment for a little reflection on your practice. Ask yourself where your mind went, how your body felt, maybe what was hard or difficult, but more like how hard it was to stay attentive and aware of what you were doing. And bring the knees together. Bring the arms into a T. And then roll the knees over to your right. So we have an optional supine twist here. You can keep the knees together. You can straighten the right leg and lift the left knee bent. Or bend both knees and place the left foot underneath the right foot. When you do so, when you found your variation, look past your left shoulder. And feel the twist in your spine, in your side, your rib cage. Become aware of what you're feeling again. Take one more breath. And bring your legs back to center, into the chest. And found the same variation you did on your right, on your left side. So either dropping the knees onto the left, straighten the left leg and the right knee bent on top, or bring the left knee on top of the right foot. So it sounds a little bit more complicated than it actually is. But really find what feels right for you. And if you've practiced for a while, you know exactly what to do. And even though you know what to do, bring your awareness, bring your attention to what you're doing. Feel the stretch. Feel how your heartbeat is slowing down. Take one more breath. And on your exhale, roll back to center. Bring the knees towards your chest. And then place the soles of the feet on the mat, just behind your just behind your hips. Press the palms, the hands into the mat. And on an inhale, lift the hips 50%. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, lift the hips a little higher. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. This time hold. Now you choose either having your hands on the mat, pressing the mat to the floor below, away from you, or aim to place the hands behind the back and roll your shoulders underneath the body. Keep your knees pointing towards the front of the mat. very easy to keep them open or maybe towards each other. Keep everything in one straight line. Then your chest towards the chin, chin towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. If you have your hands behind your back, release. And bring your bum back to the mat. Beautiful. Have the knees in one more time. And then straighten the right leg. Straighten the left leg. Place your hands next to your hips. Shoulder blades on the mat. Feel your hips and your bum on the mat. Relax all body parts and come into Savasana. Let your feet fall out to the side. Maybe move your head from left to right. And relax here. Let go of the breath. And just take one moment longer to be with you and in the present moment. Slowly bring your attention back to your practice. Move your hips, your fingertips, your toes. Wake up the body. Bring the knees towards the chest. And fall over to either way. Push your hands into the mat on the floor. And push yourself up to meditation pose. Settle yourself. And keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands on your knees, or if you like, your left hand on top of your heart, and your right hand to the lower belly. So it's very easy just to do the things we need to do without thinking or really being aware of what we're doing. Our bodies are like robots, and we let ourselves slip into our automatic pilot. But really, what happens in the body and mind when you do the things with attention and awareness? Through the rest of the day, try to hold on to your intention you set at the start of the practice. Or if it's not applicable, set a new intention now that helps you to be aware and do the things you do with attention. Namaste.